Have you ever felt like there's a missing chapter in the story of humanity? A chapter that's been torn out, erased from the history books we're all taught in school. We're told civilization began just a few thousand years ago, with the Sumerians and the Egyptians. But what if that's not the whole story? What if there was another civilization, far older, far more advanced, that was wiped from the face of the earth by a global cataclysm? This isn't just a fantasy. It's a question being asked by a growing number of researchers, archaeologists, and geologists who are looking at the evidence with fresh eyes. Evidence that has been hiding in plain sight for centuries. All around the world, ancient cultures tell stories of a great flood, a time of fire and darkness, and a golden age that came before. From the story of Noah's Ark, to the Hindu tale of Manu, to the countless legends from indigenous cultures across the Americas and Australia. Is it possible these aren't just myths? Could they be the fragmented memories of a real event? A catastrophe so immense it nearly ended our species? Around 12,800 years ago, something happened. The Earth, which was slowly warming its way out of the last ice age, was suddenly plunged back into a deep freeze. This period, known as the Younger Dryas, was brutal and swift. Giant ice sheets that had been melting for millennia suddenly advanced again. Temperatures plummeted, and a massive extinction event occurred, wiping out dozens of species of megafauna, like the woolly mammoth, the saber-toothed cat, and the giant sloth. For a long time, the cause was a mystery, but a compelling theory is gaining ground. The Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. This theory suggests that our planet was struck by fragments of a disintegrating comet. The impacts, possibly occurring over North America, would have triggered continent-spanning wildfires, supertides, and a nuclear winter-like event that choked the sky with dust, blocking out the sun. The geological evidence is mounting. A thin, dark layer of soil found across multiple continents, called the Younger Dryas boundary layer, is filled with microscopic diamonds, melted glass sphere, and other materials that are only formed under conditions of extreme temperature and pressure, the kind of conditions you defined at a cosmic impact site. This catastrophe didn't just wipe out animals. It would have been devastating for any human populations living at the time. Entire coastlines would have been submerged, landscapes incinerated. It would have been a reset button for humanity. And this is where things get truly fascinating. Right after this period of chaos, seemingly out of nowhere, something incredible happens. Suddenly, sophisticated agriculture appears in multiple places around the globe. And even more astonishingly, we see the construction of megalithic monuments that defy explanation. Take Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey, dated to around 11,600 years ago. It's the oldest known temple complex in the world. It's a series of massive T-shaped stone pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons, intricately carved with images of animals. The people who built this were supposedly simple hunter-gatherers. How did they organize the labor? What tools did they use to quarry and move these colossal stones? How did they develop the complex symbolism and astronomical alignments that are clearly built into the site? It's as if the knowledge to build it appeared fully formed. And it's not just Göbekli Tepe. Think about the Great Pyramid of Giza. Mainstream archaeology tells us it was built around 4,500 years ago as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu. But look closer. The sheer mathematical precision is breathtaking. It's aligned almost perfectly to true north. Its dimensions encode advanced mathematical constants, like pi and the golden ratio. The level of engineering required to quarry, transport, and lift millions of multi-ton blocks with such accuracy is something that would challenge even our modern technology. Could a civilization just a few centuries out of the Stone Age really have achieved this? Or is it possible that the pyramid is much, much older, and the pharaohs simply found it and claimed it as their own? Geologists like Dr. Robert Schoch have pointed to evidence of heavy water erosion on the Sphinx and its enclosure, suggesting it was carved thousands of years before the supposed age of the pharaohs who built the pyramids at time. When that region of Egypt had a much rainier climate, this pushes its origins right back into that mysterious period before the end of the last ice age. Göbekli Tepe and the Great Pyramid B. Legacy structures. Echoes of a lost world. Perhaps they were built by the survivors of this pre-cataclysm civilization. a desperate attempt to preserve their knowledge and leave a message for the future. A message that says, we were here, we were advanced, and what happened to us can happen again. This isn't about rewriting history for the sake of it. It's about following the evidence, wherever it leads. It's about questioning the established narrative when it no longer fits the facts. The anomalies are everywhere, from the underwater ruins off the coast of Japan and India, to the incredible stonework of Pumapunku in Bolivia, where massive blocks are cut with laser-like precision. Our ancient myths may not be just stories. They may be the garbled history of a lost mother culture, a civilization that reached a high level of sophistication before being almost completely annihilated. The survivors, scattered and traumatized, passed down what they could remember, giving birth to the civilizations we know today. We may not be the pinnacle of a long, slow climb of progress. We might just be the children of a forgotten golden age, slowly rediscovering the knowledge that was almost lost forever. The puzzle pieces are there, scattered across the globe, waiting to be put together. As we continue to explore the deepest oceans and the most remote jungles, who knows what we might find next? The next discovery could be the one that finally proves it. There is a lost chapter of human history, and it's time we found it. Thanks so much for watching. If this journey into our forgotten past sparked your curiosity, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.